all my hopes are on batting first and then defending. It's all on the bowlers. So Kuldeep is someone, if like, yeah, if it's his day, then we are done. I'm genuinely like more scared of Kuldeep than Varun. So
I think Darren Mitchell is one of the New Zealand batters who reads Indian spinners, whether it is Varun, whether it is Kuldeep, very good, very well. I feel that if you remember the 2023 World Cup game, the so we are just a few hours away from the start of yet another ICC final, and in back-to-back men's ICC event, India and New Zealand are locking horns. And of course, last time I was in Dubai, of course, when India won the Champions Trophy, and this time now they are in the T20 World Cup final. They are the defending champions. They want to defend the title. No team has defended their title in the T20 World Cup. No team has their own title in the T20 World Cup. India yet to beat New Zealand in the history of T20 World Cup. And to talk about all this, we have Sritama Panda, of course, our New Zealand expert. And Sritama, first of all, a night before an World Cup final, Black Caps are in. How are you feeling?
yeah, I'm nervous. I'm very nervous because yeah, you know how the knockouts have been for us in the T20 World Cup. Not great. I think our best knockout performance, I obviously against South Africa this one, but my favorite one was against England in 2021. But since then, I feel like yeah, and the final after was very disappointing. So you never know what's going to happen. But again, it's the T20. The format itself is so, you can't really. I did not expect New Zealand in the final at all. Like when they are in the semi final, you expect them to be in the final, but I did not expect us to make it this far because it because of the India New Zealand series that was before the final. It was
Yeah,
quite 4-1 thrashing, so you
that
never know.
T20 as you're talking about, right? Because New Zealand won the ODI series.
Yeah, ODI we won 3-0. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
two
that
one
was
one,
4-1.
2-1.
So,
ODIs we won 2-1.
oh, 2-1. Sorry, why did I say 3-0? 3. I'm still thinking about the tests. Yeah, we did one.
uh,
Yeah.
yeah, but
Mm.
yeah, and T20s, of course, when New Zealand, when this tournament started, no one, I thought that no one gave New Zealand chance to reach the final. Obviously, New Zealand are always in a top four contenders, maybe, but very few people, including an avid follower like you, they did not give New Zealand much chance, like you already said. But what do you think will be the X factor for New Zealand in this final? But if you ask me personally, I think they have four finger spinners. That is their biggest strength going into this final. What about you?
My idea about like New Zealand, India is very different, like from the rest of the world and from how New Zealand plays the rest of the teams. Because
Hmm.
whenever India has won against India, even in the one match that we won in the series, it was because of our bowling. It was obviously like you said about finger spinners, but it's more about our bowling in the power play. I feel like it's always the pacers who like obviously not the 2016 the T20 World Cup. That was just like something that we did not expect. So I think mid Santner has to come up with something we don't expect. He cannot repeat the same mistakes as he has done, but it's always the bowling. Yes. So yeah, obviously with the spinners as well, because it's not the batting that has helped us win against India. It's always the bowling. Batting has to be good as well. We need like if we are batting first, we need a defendable score and everything. But ultimately, it all boils down to the bowling. So it has to be a team effort. It cannot be one person. But I'm hoping that we get some power play wickets and like Matt Henry can like again create a football score somehow. It's always like on him, Like if India get a strong power play, then we are done. I'm just scared.
Yeah, of course. Like the England game, of course, India got the start and they were unstoppable from there. And Harry Brook dropped that catch also. But again, talking about New Zealand bowling, yes, you are right. I also feel that if New Zealand have to win this game, it is their bowler. It is on the owners will be on their bowler. So irrespective of the due, do you think New Zealand should bat first in this final?
Yeah. I think we should bat first. Yes. Yeah. My my vote will be on batting first, because I think chasing against India will be very hard, very hard. I'm not very sure about. Again, everything comes down to our bowling, so I'm like depending on the bowling completely. So if it's a defendable score, we will. I have not even thought about like chasing at all. All my all my hopes are on batting first and then defending. It's all on the bowlers. So
Yeah, of course. I mean, I also feel in a big match like this, at this particular stadium, when you have the crowd support with you, India team like India, they also, I think they should bat first, because you never know. Against New Zealand, chasing can be tricky, as we have seen in the past. And I still feel that New Zealand have potentially 16 overs of finger spin, and finger spin has been a problem for India in this World Cup. They have lost 15 wickets against off spinners, I mean finger spinners, and their strike rate, collective strike rate, hovers around 120 against finger spinners. And I don't know. I mean, I would not trust this team to chase against New Zealand. But anyway, talking about the New Zealand batting now, Sritama. Um, your openers, of course, they're doing a fantastic job. The two new KKR boys. Uh, and India, on the other hand, they have Indian bowling hasn't been at its best in this tournament since the Pakistan game. eh, In every match, Indian bowlers have conceded more than 176 runs. 176 is the lowest that they conceded against Netherlands. And Varun Chakravarti's the form, Varun Chakravarti's form or lack of it, has been the biggest reason for it. But do you think going into the final, there's a big question whether Varun should play or not? But from the New Zealand perspective, do you like to see? Do you like to face an Indian bowling attack with Varun or without Varun?
I'd like to see it without him. And still, I still feel like he can just like come and turn the game around. That's what spinners do. They turn the game around. But yeah, I'm
I
genuinely
mean,
scared of him.
just let me give you a full perspective. If Varun doesn't play, then Kuldeep will be his replacement. Now, what is your take?
Ah, no, I'm more scared of Kuldeep. That is
You're
fair.
more scared.
So yeah, I would rather have Varun. Sorry. No, I would not. Kuldeep is someone, if like, yeah, if it's his day, then we are done. I'm genuinely like more scared of Kuldeep than Varun. So but I just feel like, even Abhishek Sharma or like Varun Chakravarti, who are like, whatever they do, their trade, they're the best. And they've just not been like clicking at the moment, but
Mm,
they might click.
mm,
It's the final, it might click. Because Sanju Samson, he like honestly, like he clicked all of a sudden, and now he's the reason that India are in the final. So you never know. Like all these players with India, the one thing is all the players, no matter the form, because we are like judging the form based on a few matches. They are
mm,
literally not
mm.
out of form, like
Right.
as to say. So all these players bring skill to the table. There's not one weak link, I would say. So we can't classify Varun as a weak link. But if
Mm.
just from experience, just from my own trauma, if I say Varun versus Kuldeep, I'm more traumatized by Kuldeep. I'm more scared of him. So yeah, they can play with Varun, I guess.
Yeah, of course.
Ideally, I wouldn't
Uh,
have either of them, because I think Varun can click. Varun can genuinely click. Like
but apart from the openers, who are the other batters who would like to watch out for? Who you think Indian fans should watch out for in this final?
depends if they actually like give Darren Mitchell a boost.
A
Um,
promotion in the batting order?
yeah, just one. Like instead of six, just comes out at five,
Mm,
because he has been the knockout man. It's just that he's not been able to like get any time on the field. So he needs
mm,
that, because we don't have Michael Bracewell to do that. So
mm,
this tournament, as usual, we have injuries. Last time
mm,
it was Matt Henry, and this time it's Adam Mills. So the main players are gone. Michael
mm,
Bracewell again gone.
mm,
So Michael
mm,
Bracewell has been twice in like 3 years. We have missed him in a major
mm.
tournament. So
Mm.
yeah, he was the captain in the ODI series. So uh,
Of course.
India. So he's always this
So you want to see
all
basically
rounder
Daryl
kind of a
Mitchell,
player.
yeah, you want to see basically Daryl Mitchell getting a promotion, and I also completely agree with you because Daryl Mitchell, if you see his performances against India in recent past, as from the Indian perspective, I don't like to, I would not like Darren Mitchell to play more balls. Maybe I would be more than happy to see him bat at number six. But yeah, I mean, Darrell Mitchell, especially if you can remember, I think Darrell Mitchell is one of the New Zealand batters who reads Indian spinners, whether it is Varun, whether it is Kuldeep, very good, very well. I feel that if you remember the 2023 World Cup game, the semi-final, the Dharamshala game, recent ODI series which New Zealand won, Daryl Mitchell was the guy. I was the person. He was not letting the Indian spinners settle at all. And England tried this tactic in the semis at the Wankhede in this World Cup. They scored 99 runs of 87 overs and lost just 2 wickets. They are more or less successful of keeping the Indian spinners at bay. So I am pretty sure that New Zealand will also probably will have the same tactic. Do you think so?
Yeah, I mean, to me, major player would be Darren Mitchell, 100%. He's always been. I mean, Finn Allen, the reason he wasn't clicking is because he wasn't reading the game well. And
Yeah.
Darren Mitchell, because he, I mean, he made his debut quite late, and then despite like making his debut late, he's made so much like his time worth it. Like how much ever long he's played, like in the last 5 years, he's like really made his name, and that's because he has that game awareness. Because before making his debut, he had all that experience of playing. So he's just one of those players who was ready to play international cricket. So his game awareness is like one of the major things that's helped us. So that's why I don't understand him playing that like low. I don't get it because Mark Chapman, if he goes big, he goes big, but
Mm,
he usually gets out to the like because of his own fault. Like
mm,
missed timings and like
mm,
he's made those mistakes in the past. Darren Mitchell is one player who is unfazed by uh, match pressure. I wouldn't say pressure gets to him.
mm,
It's obviously a good ball that can take him out, but it's not, because we have seen it in his catches as well. So his mentality. He's there. He's very
mm,
present in the game. I love that about Darren Mitchell. So I'm not scared that, if that's why I know that if he gets time, he can make it worth his while. But for that, he needs like he can't like he's not a player who will just come and finish the game. That's not the kind of player he is. He needs some time out of the game. Not saying that he'll take a few overs to settle. No, it's just to, because knowing our batting, if Phil Allen or Tim Seifert they don't like they if they don't click, we are not going to look that dangerous. So it'll be a rather a classic sort of batting or chase, whatever. It'll be very
mm.
classic. For that, we need Darren Mitchell.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now we are coming to the business end of our discussion. Shitama, a rapid fire with you. Your top scorer for this game.
Hmm.
You don't
Uh,
get that much of time. Yeah,
okay.
we
I'll just say Tim Seifert.
Team Seifert. Top wicket taker of this from the New Zealand camp.
Santner.
Yeah, I was thinking that Santner against India, I still get the vibes of that 2019 semi-final. From from the Indian team, which bowler do you see? Do you think that he should not play? He should get injured tomorrow?
I will never wish that on any player, but I just hope
No, just like if you
Bumrah.
don't want to face it and one
Bumrah.
and
I don't want to
Bumrah,
face Bumrah ever.
you don't want to face Bumrah.
No.
I think between Chakravarti and Kuldeep, you have already answered that you feel that
I'd
Chakravarti,
rather play Varun, not Kuldeep. I'm very scared of Kuldeep.
you are very scared of Kuldeep. And finally, your power play predictions. India, what is your prediction from if India is batting? What is your power play prediction if New Zealand is batting?
So batting first, yeah.
Chasing batting first, whatever. Oh,
Uh,
let's assume batting first. Yeah.
So India will be I really hope like under 40 and New
40 for
Zealand
3.
over 45 with no loss. And India will be
Yeah.
only that if they are like 2 wickets down, let's say.
So you want
So under
another.
42 wickets down and New Zealand no loss and over 45.
So you basically want Match Henry to take wickets with the new ball.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, of course. But in New Zealand batting first with Tim Seifert and Finn Allen, will you be satisfied with just 45?
Over 45.
Over 45? Anything above
Over
45, you
45.
are good. You are happy.
Yeah, I'm happy. It's not good enough,
Okay.
but I'll just keep my expectations low for now.
Yeah, it's going to be a belter of a pitch, that I can tell you. But
Yeah.
anyways, thank you, Sritama Panda, for
No
joining in
worries.
from all the way from Glasgow. And
Yeah.
I wish that you'll. I hope that you are taking a off from your work
Oh
tomorrow.
yeah, yeah.
Anyways, tomorrow is Sunday, so I
Tomorrow is
think.
Sunday, but yeah, I was off on the semi-final day. I'm off the final day. It's yeah. I'm not going to
Yeah.
work.
So I
Not
will.
at all.
I will wish you, and let's hope that we'll have a good game. Thank you,
Yeah.
Sritama. Thank you for
Best
joining.
wishes to you too. Bye bye.
Bye.